Hey, wake up.
Oh my. This tricky mute. I swear this is gonna be the last time. And I'm gonna have to make sure. As I was talking about the pick and bans phases, I apologize about that all. You guys can slap me around a little bit for that, but what I was saying, both sides for bans are very powerful, very good picks for bans. On the left side, they're looking at a very strong jungle along with a middle lane Lulu. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but coming into Season 4, middle lane Lulu was not as strong as she was in Season 3. It came out. No one knew that Lulu could be this strong in middle lane. I even played her a couple times because she was one of my mains for support back in Season 3 for gold ranking when I was in. She's a very strong support, and when you put her in middle lane and give her AP items, my God. Her burst. You never thought her Whimsy stick could do that much damage, but it does, and her stick will slap you. But we're also looking at bottom lane for Team Rocket Gaming and Morgana and Ezreal. I mean, you really got to watch out for the ultimate and also the jail ability, guys. Morgana is a very good support, hands down. But on the right-hand side, we are looking at a Trundle top, one of the most siegest people that, well, champions, I apologize, champions that could take a tower. You put Blade of the Ruin King on him, and it's good game from there. That's all you really need for offensive items on Trundle is a Blade of the Ruin King. But we're also looking for middle lane, a lot of poke, and some good siege for the towers is the little rat Ziggs. But what is this? Lee Sin coming out for the Red Warrior. This is going to be jukes, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a good match. We still got that 3-minute delay, so these teams are going to be in it. So, looking from the left side of the Team Rocket Gaming versus the right side, I don't know about you guys, but who are you guys voting for? I think this is going to be an even match. So, who are you guys rooting for? I see a lot of people saying Team Rocket Gaming. Well, we're just going to have to see if they can actually pull out the win of the team that did win last week versus Genocide Gaming Prime. So you guys stick around. Going to be going to break, get you guys some music going. If you guys have some requests for songs, make sure you put it in the chat box so I can see it, and we'll get it played for you. So, on the blue side, we have Team Rocket Gaming with Dean as the team captain. And on the purple side, we have the Red Warrior with Genocide Gaming Prime. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people voting for Team Rocket. But, can they pull it out? Can they secure this victory for another 2-0 this week? I don't know about you guys, but let's get this game going. Loan screen going in, so give us a few seconds while these teams do load in. I do apologize, but I don't know about you guys, but I am excited. This is a matchup because I don't know about you, but Team Rocket Gaming, that is a very clever name. But Genocide Gaming Prime, I hear some good things about them. They are very strong. But it's all going to be the question is who's going to be taking home these wins tonight going into week 3 with more wins under their belt. So what player do you guys love the most on Team Rocket? I keep hearing Team Rocket, but what do you guys love about Team Rocket Gaming? You guys gotta fill me in. I have to know, what do you guys love about them? Besides they're blasting off again. I mean, Team Rocket Gaming blasting off again. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're going to blast off this game. But do keep those song requests going my way. So we are getting into the game right now as both teams are in their base just trying to get their items. So pretty standard items, just ADCs taking their blades. It does look like Leona is taking Relic Shield, which I have seen a lot of Leonas do. It is just unlike Thresh, because Relic Shield, if you guys did not know, does not work with Thresh, because even though he is melee with his auto attacks, he's also considered ranged. So the Relic Shield does not work with Thresh, if you guys did not know that. But it does look like this game is underway. And what is this? Looks like Genocide Gaming Prime is setting up for an possible, maybe a first blood onto Team Rocket Gaming, onto the bottom side in the river bush. Now let's see if this endeavor will pay off for them, because they're all here. If Morgana or Ezreal do poke their heads out, even for 1 second, oh my, and it does look like the whole team's gonna go in there. And Morgana and Ezreal are forced to back off, but now Team Rocket Gaming knows that they are there, and they're pinging saying, hey guys, their team is there. They're ready to come on us. So they gotta watch out, because this could swing either way. Oh no, Lulu might be caught out right now. Kevin Wheelie on Lulu might be caught out. This is not good. But no, it does look like they are going to be backing off and saying we don't want to be in this situation more than what we need to be. So Genocide Gaming Prime are going to be backing off, going back to their blue, taking that and going back into the directions. Now, as last week, we saw an invade happen. Believe it or not, we did see an invade happen, and it worked out for their team. So, best invade 2014, I can't really say that. I've seen some good invades, especially in solo queue, and it makes me very sad against me. But I guess you guys have had that feeling before too, so. But as we go in, it does starting to look like these teams are going to be underway. Give me a few seconds to set this up. Da-da-da. And the jungles. So we are seeing the teams set this up. So far, Shen does have an early advantage with the 4 CS lead, but I'm sure Trundle can always pick this back up. With him now hitting a level before Kim, it's always good to have that advantage in lane. Now, the dangerous thing I want to say about the middle lane with Lulu, I do have to say this, with Lulu, is if she does get 1 or 2 kills, it starts to snowball with her. I have noticed that, especially while playing her and watching her, she does tend to snowball. But anyway, back to bottom lane. It looks like part of the bottom lane, especially on Genocide Gaming Prime, they're going to start pushing and putting a little bit more aggressive onto Team Rocket's captain and their support. With Mystic, we might be seeing some, but right now, they're just trying their best with Leona using her Relic Shield, trying to put on some of that pressure, give some gold to the Tristana for PokeChamp, and just trying their best. Going back to the middle lane, we definitely see a CS lead definitely starting to gain with Lulu against Ziggs. Now, I don't know about you, but Ziggs definitely has some more advantage. Sorry about that. I don't mean to keep repeating myself. But with more advantage of harassment, and I don't see Genocide Gaming's Prime do that with this Ziggs. I'm just not seeing it. But going up on top, it does look like some trading is happening with Shen and Trundle. But Trundle's W does go down. The first round does go down. Shen cannot trade off with him while that is down. He just has to run out of there, because as soon as that frozen ground is done. Trundle does not have that attack speed. He does not have that lifesteal. So right now, guys, it's really standard. No team is taking the aggression except on top lane where they're trading. They are really just playing it safe, which both teams want to take this. But PokeChamp taking a little bit, getting hit by the jail, and just taking a little bit of damage, but nothing can be initiated off of this. But what is this? Ragnaros is not in a good position right now, as he is definitely taking some hits by Trundle. So Trundle in a very good position right now, harassing top lane, trying to deny him some farm, and it is working. Now with Trundle ahead of Shen, unlike it was in the beginning. So on bottom, the Red Warriors trying to set up for a gank, but can he go in with Dean, the captain of Team Rocket Gaming, being in that deep, right near their tower? Can they pull it off? That is the question, and we will see. But the Zenith Blade does lock on to Dean. Can they do enough damage? No, and the Red Warrior has to back away because they cannot get it right now. So with a lot, it's just being pre-6. They're just trying to set up a lot of ganks. But Lulu is deep, and it might cost her right now as Lee Sin's going up for a gank. Can he land his Q? And he does. But can Lulu get out of there? No. The ultimate. Can she get the Ziggs? And the Ignite is going to go off, and the first blood does go to Lulu of Team Rocket Gaming, and Kevin gets the first kill. So right now it is 1-0 for Team Rocket Gaming, securing that 1,000 gold lead and forcing Genocide Gaming Prime to be more defensive. I'm starting to see where you guys, I'm starting to see it. I have confidence in Team Rocket. They're not blasting off again. I can definitely say that. They're having a great first start with Lulu Kevin taking the first blood as Lulu. And as I did mention before, that is dangerous. But now Lulu has Chalice of Harmony, so her mana regen is going to be insane. I'm sure she won't even need the blue buff, but it will always be good for that fact of the cooldown reduction, which everyone needs. But the Red Warrior in not a good position right now, as Team Rocket Gaming, Rocket is going to be picking it up, but he's not in a good position either, as Ziggs from the middle is going to be picking up that kill on Kha'Zix, taking their first kill for their team. So now it is 2-1 for that 1-1 trade. I don't mind it. It's very good, and let's see if they can keep up. So Shen putting that pressure on, taking the CS lead again. Both top laners only having that Dorn Shield. Dean in a not good position right now as he gets hooked by the Zenith Blade, and PokeChamp just launches onto him, decimates his health. Shen is not in a good position right now. Can Kim get it? And can the tower take him out? And no, it is an execute. So Trundle takes the kill up on top and is in the lead. Shen was not able to put any damage on him. I'm sure that was pretty good. So Team Rocket Gaming now still having that 400 gold lead, guys, and still against Genocide Gaming Prime's 2 kills. So right now, Genocide Gaming Prime is still trying to even out that gold. Still at the 400. They need to make sure they're still taking those objectives in the middle and late game. Still taking all the dragons they can. And also taking the barons and setting up for those positions around those timers, guys. Because I don't know about you, but objectives wins games. And that's all you're going to need. So with Tristana taking that BF sword, having that early attack damage, but we also see Ezreal trying to set up for that Triforce. Now, definitely Tristana is going to be in a better position, especially with the damage, until Ezreal can finish that Trinity Force. He just does not have the damage without She. he doesn't, especially with that 200% increased damage after the first ability for Sheen. So it definitely has to watch out for that. Just a lot of trading right now as the wards for battles are now going on as Genocide Gaming Prime are trying to clear out a little bit of pink wards that were in the river bush, just trying to clear those out. Now, I want to go back to middle lane because Lulu is 20 CS ahead. But no, the gate in Kha'Zix is going to come out. And it is. The ignite does go off on Kevin, but it is not enough true damage to go down, unfortunately. But no, Dean misses his true shot barrage, and it doesn't do anything. But I do want to mention for middle lane before I was cut off by the trading, and who knows? Never know what's going to happen. Zenith Blade does go into Mistiana. The Solar Flare does come down, but Shen is coming, but Morgana ends up getting killed before the ultimate can finish. So unfortunately, Shen's ult is not going to be up when they need it the most. And right there, they need it the most, and it got shut down. So these teams are neck and neck right now with the kills. Still no towers down for either side, but the kills are still the same. The only difference is Team Rocket Gaming is still ahead in that gold lead, guys. But definitely I want to say in the middle lane, Kha'Zix was able to pick up the kill onto LeBlanc, which ironically is Ziggs. But with the help of Lulu, was able to pick up that kill on Ziggs with her ultimate, which was very well played on both of their parts. With Kha'Zix stealthing in, which I'm thinking he took the first evolution for his stealth, if I am not mistaken, which was able for him to land onto Ziggs and able to pick up that kill for Team Rocket Gaming's jungle, which is always a good thing. But now it looks like Genocide Gaming Prime is trying to set up around Dragon right now, but can Team Rocket stop it in time? Lulu not in a good position, but the teleport Shen is going to cancel it? No, it does look like Genocide Gaming Prime is going to be backing off. So the teleport is now on cooldown, and for a longer period than it usually be with 4.4, without being, because now it's more of a defensive ability with it having a shorter cooldown, taking those defensive towers. I don't know about you guys, but I was confused by that for a second. And with, oh no, Genocide Gaming Prime in not a good position as Dean is able to pick up the kill on Lee Sin with the True Shot Barrage. Dean not in a good position as PokeChamp is able to pick up the kill. Tristana jumps away, but Leona is caught out right now. Can LeBlanc able to get the kill? But no, Leona goes back in and it costs the life of LeBlanc. So Morgana is going to be picking up the kill with a 1-2 trade in favor of Team Rocket Gaming. Can Lulu pick up the kill? And no! It does not go down the way Lulu wants it, and Skid escapes with a fraction of health. So scary. The jukes. Much wow. I am scared. Team Rocket Gaming is just on harass mode right now, guys. They flipped the switch as soon as they got that dragon. We're like, guys, we want this. We're going. But Genocide Gaming Prime still taking that lead with the gold, able to pick up that Dragon Steel with Ziggs ultimate. So even though Ziggs ultimate is not going to be available for team fights here, it should be up here in about 30 seconds. So if the team does converge, they will have it. But the Ziggs Steel, that Ziggs Steel, and you guys could quote that on me. The jukes, much wow. Clisis 2014, Thunderdog eSports. I'm just saying, you can quote me on that. But one thing I do have to say, I have not seen any jukes yet. I have seen some jukes from Team Rocket Gaming, but I have not seen much jukes from Lee Sin yet, and I'm still waiting for that. But as the Red Warrior is going to have to back off, just not in a good position right now, as he is having to leap away. Can Kha'Zix pick up the kill? No, he is having to back off. But Trundle is thinking about coming down, but he switches off, still thinking about taking that top lane. Now, the interesting thing, Shen has advantage over Trundle, especially with teleport and also his ultimate. He has two abilities that can get him across map very easily and help out his team in those moments of need. But the unfortunate part is Trundle does not have that ability. He does have Tower Siege ability though, so if Shen does go help out his team, that will punish him because Trundle will be able to take his tower in that short amount of time. One thing I do want to mention, oh, and it does look like the Q is going to go off. The True Shot Barrage, the ultimate by Morgana, so it does look like Tristana is going to have to go away. Skid is very low right now, but no, the Q does land, and the Dean picks up the kill for it. Can Tristana picks up the kill onto Morgana, and it's a 1v1 trade on bottom. Now, I don't know. It does look like Shen was going to use his ultimate, but cancels it the last second. That is the second time it has happened. I don't know about you guys, but what's going on with the Shen ult? That's the second time I've seen it canceled. One on Ward and the second on Morgana, which could have saved her life. What's going on here? But no, it is a 3v2. Can Kimbo go down? But no, it looks like Shen is going to flash over the wall as Kevin is going to save his teammate. And the Red Warrior does pick up the kill onto Kha'Zix. Kimbo is not in a good position right now, being so low. Shen, Red Warrior might be able to pick up a double kill, and he does onto Shen. My lord. Now, it does look like the blue team, 14 Rocket Gaming, has secured that gold lead again, taking that gold lead, but Genocide Gaming Prime is still in that kill lead, so it does put them in a very good position right now, putting them at least in a moral position where they're like, hey, we are ahead in kills, guys. We need to step it up and take that. But as you guys can see, the timer is about around 1 minute. The teams are going to start converging at around the dragon, still taking those objectives. No towers have been taken so far, and it's almost close to 20 minutes. Both teams are hanging on for dear life, and Shen is going to come in finally. And it is. Skid's going to pick up the ultimate, pick up the kill on Morgana, but Ezreal is going to pick up the kill on Tristana, but no, the Ragnos is going to back off. Dean does not want to pick up the kill on Leona. Leona is so low. But can Kha'Zix pick up the kill onto Leona? No! Lee Sin is able to kick away Kha'Zix, and the tower shots kill him. What amazing plays from the Red Warrior. It is not a good position right now. But the Ziggs ult is going to come on to Dean and chunk him halfway, and able to save the first tower, which they are not able to pick it up. But now, as I said, Kimbo is able to siege that tower and punish Shen for teleporting, and he's able to pick up that kill by chomping on it and whacking at it away. And the first tower at 18 minutes 40 seconds, guys, go to Genocide Gaming Prime's Trundle. So top lane looking pretty good for it, but the Red Warrior still looking to take out that dragon. Right now, they are in a good position, evening out that gold. But can the Red Warrior pick up a few more kills? Because right now, Genocide Gaming Prime is in a good position, running around dragon, because it is live right now, guys. We are going to see another fight go down. But it does look like Daybreak Shield is going to be wasted on it, as Mystic is going to be clearing the pink ward. But no, the Solar Flare does go down onto Mystic. And his Red Warrior does pick up another kill onto Morgana. But it does look like Team Rocket Gaming is not a good position right now, as the Red Warrior is going to queue in. And it does look like Kevin is going to go down by LeBlanc. Right now, it is Chase, as Majan and Dean are going to have to run away from this. They cannot fight this right now, guys. And another dragon is going to get Genocide Gaming Prime, which they are not only in kills leads, they are in tower lead, and they are now in gold lead. But Kimbo not in a good position right now as he's having to run away. Not trading with Shen is not a good idea right now, especially with his ability, which... But no, it does look like it's going to be 2-0 right now for Genocide Gaming Prime, guys. I don't know, but it sure does look like, especially with the 2K lead in gold, it does look like Team Rocket is blasting off again. But I might be wrong. They might come back and steal the Pikachu. We never know. They've been trying it for years now, and it just... I don't know. They might be able to finally steal the Pikachu away from Ash. You never know. So going back at it with Genocide Gaming Prime in a very good position right now, being that 2K ahead in gold, having the kills ahead, and also being in tower lead, they have the advantage of pushing. All they need to do right now is either still siege that top or bottom tower or go straight for middle tower and take it. But it is the first tower for Team Rocket Gaming as Ezreal and everyone. But Zig's ult is going to cut away onto and cut off the chasing path for Team Rocket Gaming. So looking back at middle lane, it does look like Team Rocket Gaming is going to try to group, trying to secure that, but the Red Warrior not in a good position right now as Kazik is going to try to do some damage on him. Can Red Warrior leap over it? He does, but and the shutdown payback for that kick onto the tower, and it cost the life of Ziggs onto that. So right now, Team Rocket Gaming just trying to secure the kill lead and trying to close on the gold lead, and it does look like they are doing that as the second tower for Team Rocket Gaming does even it out, even though Genocide Gaming Prime has... Oh, and it does look like the third tower for Genocide Gaming Prime does go down by Tristana and also Leona. Can Kimbo protect it? But no, the third tower for the tier 2 middle does go down for Team Rocket. So we're looking at both sides. Even though the bottom for Team Rocket Gaming is very pushed in, the middle for Genocide Gaming Prime is not in a good position right now. But and it does look like Solar Flare is going to go down. Oh my lord, the Shen ult is in. It does not look like Tristana is going to get away from that. The Red Warrior trying all of his might, but it is going to go turn around, and the ultimate by Morgana is going to shut down the chase, and it does look like Skid is going to go down from Leona. Dean is going to run, and run he is going to shall do, because he cannot do anything. But Ragnaros is going to turn around onto LeBlanc and trying to do something with it, but both don't have the damage right now onto Kimbo. But no, Lulu is going to go on to Kimbo, and then they are able to pick up the kill. Shen is able to get that last hit, and the taunt goes down on LeBlanc, and it does look like Kevin is going to be able to pick up that kill for Lulu. My God, guys, the action, much wow, is going on right now. I don't know how to feel about this, but I am excited. This Team Rocket is not blasting off. They are securing these kills. They are securing the Pikachu by 3K gold. They are winning this game, guys. But having to calm down. I don't know about you guys, but I love these exciting games. You never know who's going to win, because both Genocide Gaming Prime has the potential to make a comeback. As they did in that early game, they showed what they can do. They showed this is our turf. We are going to take this, and they've already secured not one, but already 2 dragons, 3. if I'm not mistaken. Dragons for their team. So they do have the potential for securing those objectives and taking these wins back. I apologize. So as the grouping phase does happen again, we're probably going to see at least a couple more team fights. So stick around with us, and we're definitely going to get this to you. But as Kha'Zix is going to try to jump on Trundle, do some damage on him. But no, the Red Warrior is going to Q onto Kevin. But the ultimate as Red Warrior is going to juke away. This is not a good position right now as the Team Rocket Gaming is going to be focusing on to... Oh my, Shen is able to pick it up. So now it is a 1-4-4 trade as Team Rocket Gaming is able to pick up a 1-for-4 trade as they chase down Kimbo. Kimbo not a good position right now as the tier 2 turret is not there. As Kimbo is able to almost get away and is able to block off their path. The only path they were able to pick up that kill for Trundle, Kimbo was able to seal off that path and take it away. Team Rocket Gaming in a very good position with 6 kills ahead. Still even on towers, guys, so it could go either way. But it does look like this is going to be a free dragon. Can Genocide Gaming Prime pick up that dragon? And they do. It is a free dragon for them, securing their gold lead even further by 6K. So at 26 minutes in, this is 18-12 for Team Rocket Gaming versus Genocide Gaming Prime. And we're going to keep this going, guys, for you. One thing I do want to mention, the differences between right now Tristana and also Ezreal. Dean is in a very good position right now with his Trinity Force and Bloodthirster already built, but Tristana in a very good position being in that CS lead and furthering her lead in gold. And I do want to mention she's already 200 gold ahead and still securing a lot of gold, but still being under 400 CS. Ezreal is doing very good for his team and still making those plays which they need to do. Now, what I like to see is the synergy between Genocide Gaming Prime and Team Rocket. Team Rocket Gaming right now, instead of all their kills being spread out like they are on Genocide Gaming Prime, as you can see, it's all 4s or 3s right now. They are sharing the kills. Heck, even Morgana has kills under her belt, able to pick up that Zhonya's Hourglass for her ultimate, which is able to actually help it out. But going back in, the Q does miss on the Red Warrior, but able to pick up, Kevin is able to pick up the kill on Lee Sin as the True Shot Barrage does enough damage on Leona as Ezreal or Dean is able to pick up the kill on to Morgana, but Tristana is able to switch away and pick it up. Kha'Zix does go in, looking for the kill on the poke, but the Shen ult does come in, but it is not enough as Dean is going back in, trying to look for that kill, and Ezreal does pick up the kill on Tristana, but can it be enough to go back in? And he does pick up a double kill onto Trundle, able to secure more gold and more kills, and taking that ace home for Team Rocket Gaming. There's not much Genocide Gaming Prime can do at this moment. Leona going back in, seeing if she can stop the tower being taken, but no, it does not. And the Red Warrior trying to do something as he is trying to take down, and the Ignite does go down from Leona onto Shen, but no, the double kill is going to finish off for both Leona and Lee Sin. So 2-4-1 trade onto Team Rocket Gaming. The first inhibitor going down at 29 minutes and 10 seconds, guys. First here, Thunderdogs. I'm thinking another LCS team. I don't know about you guys, but this is very exciting. But going back at it, it does look like Majin Rocket for Team Rocket Gaming is going to try to start pushing up that bottom wave, as does look like Mystic Gon from Team Rocket Gaming is also going to start pushing it. One thing I do like to see from this team, Team Rocket Gaming, is both bottom and top are being pushed. They are trying to secure their win by no mercy. As I'm looking, Kazakh is pushing the bottom as Morgana is pushing the top. They're looking to take the rest of these towers and finish this out with a win, going 1-0 as we go on to the next game. But the game isn't over until the Fat Lady sings. And I don't see that Nexus singing yet, guys. So this is definitely still going as the lead for kills from Dean and also Kevin for Team Rocket Gaming, both being 7-2 for Ezreal and 7-1 for Lulu, both at 10 and 12 assists. These guys have outstanding records right now, being at very low deaths, not trying to make any mistakes, and trying to secure their win. At place here at Top Dog, sponsored by Thunderdog eSports. So going back into the game, we are looking at, looks like they are going to try to group as Shen's going to be taking that top turret, making it 5-0 right now for Team Rocket Gaming, being 10k gold ahead. It does look like this team, once they take their gold lead, is very hard to take it back. And it does look like Genocide Gaming Prime are trying their best to take this back as best as possible, but it doesn't look like Team Rocket Gaming is going to let up on their harass button right now, guys. They are pushing that button to the point where it's breaking, and right now it's not breaking, and they're going to keep pushing it until it does break. But the Q does land onto Poke Lance, and it does look like Kevin is going to ult onto Kha'Zix as she is able to pick up the kill onto Tristana, and Kha'Zix is able to pick up the kill onto Ziggs, but Ziggs is able, with the help of Tristana, able to pick up that kill with the help of tower shots onto Kha'Zix. So another trade there, 2 for 1 in favor of Team Rocket Gaming, taking tier 2 bottom tower for Team Rocket Gaming, making it 6-3. Genocide Gaming Prime in a not good position right now, as they are three towers disadvantage. Now, all Team Rocket Gaming needs to do right now is really keep pressuring, keep taking those objectives, and possibly even going for the Baron buff. But my lord, guys, Team Rocket Gaming is going, and they are going hard. They want these wins, and with these games, they are showing it, making very little mistakes and trying to capitalize on those team fights and taking those towers. But on the other hand, Genocide Gaming Prime still doing their best, and I do have to commemorate Kimbo of taking that tower in top lane, taking the first tower of the game, punishing Shen for teleporting and helping out his team. I do have to commemorate him for that. But Team Rocket Gaming going into the jungles, taking any gold they can, furthering their lead by nearly 11k, guys. This is insane. But they are keeping going. They are going and they are going, and they are securing more gold as these teams go right back at it. And I do sense a Baron dance coming up pretty soon. So, then pretty much both the teams are going to try to be going back, trying to get some health before they go into it. And it does look like Team Rocket Gaming is going to start up a Baron dance, trying to bait them out. But with Lulu and Kha'Zix not there yet, is not in a good position right now, as Leona might be able to catch out Morgana. But no, they don't want to capitalize it, as both these teams are going to go for the Baron dance. Which team is going to come out on top? 4 of the Genocide Gaming Prime members are in the middle right now. What are they going to do? Are they going to try to siege the middle tower, push it in, so they can punish Team Rocket Gaming for gaining that lead? Because right now they're at 13k ahead, guys. So I don't know about you, but this is pretty interesting. Let's see what Genocide Gaming Prime is going to do right now. As the Q is missed by the Red Warrior, they are trying to siege that middle tower, trying to close their K deficit right now, and just trying to close that gold gap, which they really need to. right now, Team Rocket Gaming needs to make some major mistakes if Genocide Gaming Prime is going to make that comeback. But no, Skid is going to disconnect, and we do see a game pause do go down. So we'll see what happens. So give us a few. They have a 15-minute grace period as the teams are getting situated right now. I'm going to put it on break screen, let you guys to listen to some music, and stick around. We are doing a giveaway for a free game. So you guys make sure you are following. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at Clisis_Tdog. So make sure you guys are following me for the latest updates of when I'm streaming.